Governor Dewine's going to be there today, I think.
Is that why
and
Tom Burnaby ran for mayor then?
opportunity for the commissioners, or you, Commissioner Regula, to ask the governor what's happening with the budget and how it affects the county, Stark County. You know, you're going to try to take advantage of that opportunity?
Absolutely, because one, I want to let him know I'm fully supportive of the increase in the gas tax, or the user fee, as I like to
The
call it.
Dewine plan?
Yes.
This will be at Brookside tonight, right?
Yes.
You'll maybe chat with the governor a little bit?
I have no idea how this thing's all going to flow. I don't know how many people are going to be there. I don't know how much access you'll have to the governor.
Yeah, I understand.
And so,
Commissioner Smith, do you agree with Commissioner Regula supporting the Dewine version of the gas tax increase?
Something needs to be done, and, you know, it didn't look like he's going to get his version. But, you know, they've waited, like every time, they keep kicking the can down the road. And so when you need to fix it, then it's a big fix, instead of doing something years ago and gradually phasing something in. And, you know, as trustees, we you know, when we seen that stuff triple, and we were the only township, well, other than Sandy, but they had tipping fees, we're the only township, Canton Township, without a road levy in the county. And we...
That's still the case, Canton Township?
No, we had to do it.
Okay.
We had to do it because, like I say, from fall to spring, that stuff tripled. And it was like, then people didn't understand why you couldn't pave the miles of roads. Now, it wasn't like a gallon of milk going up 20 cents and they complained. This stuff tripled in price. And so we were really behind the eight ball. We finally had to buckle up and put a levy on. So we didn't have a choice. And
The levies, Perry Township asking.
Yeah. Well,
well, you
apparently,
know, and I tell people this, is go to your local shopping center and go to your local mall and see once just how fresh their blacktop is. I was shocked. Home Depot finally blacktopped their parking lot, but most of them haven't. And there's a lot of reasons. It's common area maintenance, their leases aren't up, they haven't been able to raise them to get the money to go. And they're patching holes too. So if the private guy's patching holes like that and doesn't have the money, the public people aren't going to. So it's got to come from somewhere.
well, are you encouraged by the Dewine proposal to have a 60-40 split with local governments? You think this is a move in a positive direction in terms of local government getting more funding out of Columbus?
Yeah, because everybody's in the
Yes.
same boat. We're all hurting. I mean, you know, and so yeah, I think by sharing it out, I think is the right move.
You know, the Senate version, they want to make the split 55-45.
Yeah, like I say, it's not done till it's done, but it'll be chopped and diced up several times, and politically motivated. I mean, you got to look at what's needed and how it's needed, but we'll see. We'll see how it all comes out.
the only thing I'd like to see him do is fund track to some extent. And that's for, you know, new projects, and I know one version says nothing for new projects, because that's going to be important for us in our Route 30 efforts, obviously.
Right.
And I think the governor's initial proposal on the 18 cent would put like $250 million into track. And track traditionally funds the projects in the, you know, the expansions of the projects in the 3 Cs, you know, Cleveland, Columbus, and Cincinnati. We'd like to add a 4C, Canton. And because, you know, we're not asking them to fund the whole project. All we're asking for is a little bit that we can match up with some federal money and some local funding to keep the thing moving forward. And one of the things I'll stress to anybody, this is about economic development. These investment in the infrastructure, it's about jobs, 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 as Governor Rhodes said, because not only building and maintaining the roads and bridges, but, you know, by expanding, specifically on the Route 30 project, by expanding that road with all the economic activity that is going to follow this cracker down in Monaca, PA, and the cracker that's going into Belmont County, there's supposedly going to be 30 million tons of pellets coming out of that facility that Shell's building in Monaca. And a lot of that's going to have to be trucked out, and a lot of it's going to have to go west.